Regarding the future of the standard banner. So right now we have 5 non-limited characters that you can get on the standard banner. Jean, Chi-Chi, Diluc, Keqing, and Mona. Diluc is the only guy on the banner, making it notoriously called Diluc's harem. Jean is an Anemo sword character. Her main role is a sub DPS, but she also works as a healer. Chi-Chi is a cryo sword character whose main role is also a healer. Diluc is a pyro claymore main DPS. Keqing is an Electro sword main DPS / sub DPS. Mona is a Hydro catalyst sub DPS. Now, my criteria for judging who goes on the standard banner is no Archons, because that just makes sense, and no OP characters like Ganyu or Hu Tao, because if the standard banner characters were OP, MiHoYo would lose sales because people can clear content without pulling on the limited banners. I think if a character is going on the standard banner, they will have to do something different from the other 5-star characters. Currently, on the standard banner, we do not have a bow character, a polearm character, or a Geo character. In my opinion, Albedo would be a really good fit on the standard banner as the resident Geo 5-star. MiHoYo would not lose that much money from putting him on the standard banner because he is not that hype of a unit in my opinion. He does really good off-field damage, but that's pretty much about it. All your defense percentage artifacts can go into him as well, so he is extremely easy to build. He pairs extremely well with Harbinger of Dawn, which is a 3-star weapon that pretty much everyone is going to get as long as they roll on any banner. Like Keqing, he's also really good for exploration since his construct brings you straight up, which is amazing for collecting various Oculus in the early game.
Yo, what up, girly? It's your boy Childe.
One of the 11 Fatui Harbingers. He is a main DPS and he does really good damage, like OP characters levels of damage, if built correctly. What balances him though is that he has a really long cooldown on his E skill. I think he should go on the standard character banner because 1, at the time of this recording, he has appeared 3 times in the limited banner, while some characters haven't even had their own rerun yet. And 2, he's almost guaranteed to show up in the storyline later on. Why I think this way is because a character like Jean is only going to be involved in the Mondstadt storyline. It wouldn't make sense for her to appear in, let's say, Natlan or Fontaine. Meanwhile, Childe is from Chesnaya, a region which has not been released yet. He is also part of the main storyline since he is one of the Harbingers and they all go into the nations and take the resident Archon's Gnosis. He is a bow character, which is something missing from the standard character lineup. We are also currently missing a polearm character. This is why I think MiHoYo is going to update the standard banner by the time the 2nd anniversary arrives. If you look at the current polearm 5-star roster, we have Zhongli, who is an Archon, Ball, who is an Archon, Hu Tao, and Zhao. The reason why I don't think Archons should go in the standard character banner is because what if you're a new player starting out in 2025? You pull on the Noel banner, which is just discount standard banner, and you get Ball. You're like, oh cool, I got an Electro waifu. And you start reading her lore. You get spoiled for stuff that happens in Inazuma when you're just starting out in Mondstadt. Archons are generally a little bit stronger than your regular 5-star. Excluding the Archons, we are left with Hu Tao and Zhao. Let's start with Zhao. Zhao's initial release was during 1.3, the Lantern Rite Festival. His character is strongly tied to that event. Since it seems to be like a repeating event, I believe that MiHoYo will rerun Zhao during the annual Lantern Rite Festival, and it is because he is now an event-exclusive 5-star, I don't think he is going on the standard banner. That leaves us with just Hu Tao. Hu Tao could go on the standard banner, but I really don't think MiHoYo is going to add an OP character to the standard banner. That would just hurt sales in the future, since a lot of people who are slaves to tier lists will want Hu Tao. I think MiHoYo will release a subpar 5-star polearm user eventually, kind of like Yoimiya, but for polearms. That's pretty much the end of this video. Now, I'm just going to rapid fire why I don't think X character will go on the standard banner. Kazuha is too OP. Ayaka is too new. She just got released in 2.0, and she's a cryo sword user like Chi-Chi. Which means if we add Ayaka to the standard banner, we would have 4 sword characters on it, if you include Albedo. Eula, she doesn't fill a role that isn't already on the standard banner. She's just physical damage Diluc. Now, I already said why I don't think the current polearm roster will go on the standard banner. Venti is not going on the standard banner because he is an Archon and he is very OP. Ganyu is also very OP. Alloy, I'm not sure if she really counts because you can only get her in the mail right now. And last but not least, Klee. I don't think Klee is going to go on there because she fulfills the same role as Diluc but Catalyst version. If I had a Klee, I really don't want Diluc because he wouldn't do anything new that Klee doesn't do.
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that
You are not subscribed to M World.